Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Soul Intuition and your August collective tarot reading. I've got your oracle cards shuffled and ready to go for you with a lot of messages coming in already. Please do keep in mind that this is a general collective reading. Not every single message may resonate with you. Feel free to take what does, leave what does not here, because it could be for someone else. Okay, so I'm going to try to remember the things that were coming to me as I was shuffling the cards, but lots of messages already. So let's see what comes out. The first thing that was coming to me is that you're what was it? You're not doing something that you're meant to be doing, and it may be because you have a couple of options. It feels kind of like you have something that you're already invested in, but there may be something else that you want to do as well or instead. One maybe has more, I keep hearing like practical importance. It's kind of like the feeling of one takes precedent over the other. But there's almost something like a passion project or something that you're excited about that you want to be doing as well or instead. I trust that that makes sense to you, Sagittarius. But there was this message that came through. It was like, you're not doing what you're meant to be doing. There's something, I think the message exactly was, what are you waiting for? So let's see how things evolve. I'm trying to remember, but like I said, a lot of messages coming in really quickly. So let's see what else I get from this Temperance card. I mean, there could have been some new idea that you've had recently, some new, I keep hearing upgrades. So maybe some of you have had some energy work done. Perhaps some of you have made some progress in some sort of releasing of something. Perhaps around mindset or an old pattern or an old theme. It just feels like you've had some new inspiration as a result of letting something go. And that could be what's bringing in this new idea or this new passion project. I'm hearing there's room in your life now for more of whatever this is, Sagittarius, since this is a general reading. And I feel like at this time you could be being pushed to pursue more that you're passionate about, more things that spark a sense of creative joy. I'm really fixated on the angel. Oh, okay. Feathers. Feathers are significant to you, Sagittarius. You could be seeing feathers as a sign. Feathers with white tips specifically could be very important to some of you in the collective. But it feels like multicolored feathers, or maybe even like lighter colored ones, like light brown to gold color. Those could be signs. I'm seeing actually someone having a feather on their front doorstep, like they open up their front door and there's a feather on the ground right when they open it. That's pretty cool. I keep hearing there's an opening, and that could be related to that front door as well, where your angels or your guides are bringing you some sort of an opportunity or a gift. And it feels like it's in line with something that you've been manifesting or desiring. Okay, so let's see what this is. We have will coming out first. Protection, okay, there's that angelic energy in birds. Birds could be significant for some of you. I keep hearing sparrows, so some of you could see sparrows. Surrender, okay, so there's that letting go energy. It does feel at this time, Sagittarius, that I'm hearing at whatever place you're in, you are, it feels like with the awareness or the ability now to seize some sort of an opportunity, you could have gone through a process of letting go or surrendering something, It does feel like your guides were helping you along with that process. It could have been, I'm hearing a long awaited, okay, this is the message. It's a long awaited arrival, the place that you're at now, um, and what you're bringing in. It does feel like whatever this gift will say is destined for you. It's been in okay, what are the messages here? I feel like there's so many different things that I'm needing to make this more concise. There is something about this gift, whatever is coming in for you, it is something that will make you feel a lot of joy and creativity. Um, it sparks that for you, and maybe it's something you haven't felt for some time, but this is a gift. This is something that was orchestrated for you, I'm hearing, before your birth. So this was always meant to happen, and you're just arriving at this time now after letting something go. You could also be very protective of whatever this gift is when it arrives, Sagittarius, because it feels like it begins to align you with a sense of self that you haven't been in touch with for some time. And since this is a general reading, Sagittarius, you'll know what this gift is for you. New beginnings. Okay, so something new coming in. And I set it on top of the will card kind of unintentionally. So, like I said, there is this energy of whatever this gift is, whatever this new beginning is, it helps you move into this state of almost trusting yourself and being very embodied in your authenticity. We have the stars. Yeah, there's that energy of this being aligned for you, this being something that I want to say has been contracted for you. This is an agreement with, um, this is an agreement that was made prior to your incarnation in this lifetime. You could be receiving signs about this, downloads, dreams, even. Fairies are also significant to this group. Some of you may resonate with when you were a child really liking Tinkerbell, or there's something there. Maybe someone's name is Belle, or that was like a nickname maybe for someone. Illumination, flow. I mean, I feel like this confirms what has already been said. There's this energy of once this new beginning, this gift arrives for you, Sagittarius, you're going to have so much understanding, and your energy is going to be in a place that it hasn't been, it feels like, for some time. There is a message that some of you could benefit from doing like sacral chakra visualization meditation. So that's the chakra of the womb space, below the navel. And some of you may benefit in doing those meditations or working with orange or yellow crystals. I'm sorry, not yellow, orange or red crystals. Perhaps some of you yellow as well for the solar plexus. But there's this energy of creativity along with this reading that is very exciting for you. It feels like Knight of Swords. So moving towards something with a lot of swords aren't usually passion, it's speed, but it feels like there's a lot of passion here. Deep intuition and what are you waiting for? That was the card that came out. There was a lot of messages right before that card came out around you. There's something that you want, something that you desire, that you know on a level is destined for you, meant to be a part of your experience. There's this deep knowing or this deep intuition. So what are you waiting for to call that into your experience? And that's what this Knight of Swords is you taking those steps towards what is meant for you, this gift. It does feel with this new beginning like there will be new information coming towards you. I'm hearing the next 3 to 4 months are going to be really significant for this group of Sagittarius. I'm hearing making plans, arrangements. It feels like after you go through this phase of making plans and arrangements, then comes in the passion project. I see a lot of you really getting into something that's really good for you on an energetic level. Okay. It's funny, this kind of reminds me of a personal reading I did. I wonder if they have Sagittarius placements. Anyways, okay, so this is your oracle message. Let's see what's going on for the tarot. You know, Will was the first card I put out. It's on the bottom. Perhaps someone's name is Will watching. But I feel like this theme is really important. I'm also seeing now that she has her hand over her mouth. So if you're in the planning stages of something, Sagittarius, and it feels aligned to you to keep this maybe a little bit quiet or under wraps until you have all of the steps laid out and feel comfortable to share this, that could be helpful to you in setting this foundation and making sure that you're kind of, I heard creating this empire, so perhaps for some of you that's resonant, but perhaps for some of you Sagittarius, you're building the foundation that you want in the way that you want it. That feels very important. Like, this is about you. This is your passion project. So I'm going to leave that there. We'll get into your tarot message. All right. Thank you, great archangels, for these messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do they need to hear, know, or see this August? We want messages of love, light, and clarity. Wow, that was a weird shuffle. A few more. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Two more. Sagittarius. Thank you for these beautiful messages. Whoa, that was loud. Kevin. I don't know if you guys heard that because it was really noisy, but I have a microphone on which reduces the noise in the background. But it was good old YouTube with their commercials, and it actually said Kevin. So perhaps someone watching here is named Kevin. So let's see what your message is. We're going to do a Celtic cross. First card out, we have the Ace of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. I also see the Hierophant poking out here. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Leo. There is this energy of you being distant from something, or maybe feeling as though you've lost something. Some of you could be feeling like almost like a lack of passion or creativity at this time. And I feel like this month of August is about you figuring out the way to get that back. Some of you specifically could be not communicating with a Leo that is here, that you're hoping to kind of break that silence with, cut through some feelings of tension. I'm hearing either way. Some of you could be very focused on whatever is happening if you're dealing with a Leo or someone, let's say, with a very bold personality. Some of you could be very kind of distracted about the distance or the quiet or the separation. Five of Pentacles is an energy of loss or separateness. So some of you could be feeling, and with the King of Swords, that's like not talking or communication. Some of you could be very distracted by that and trying to figure out a way to, Ace of Swords, open those lines of communication and share the energy of truth. Or some of you perhaps are coming to those realizations about what it is that you are passionate about, and you're wanting to share those things. Okay, let's see what's crossing this Eight of Swords, or Ace of Swords. Eight of Swords. Yeah, overthinking energy. Makes sense. All right, we have the Fool coming out here. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer and the Knight of Cups. So some of you could be wanting to take a leap of faith towards a romantic offer, perhaps one that you're giving to another or they are giving towards you. There is the energy, for those that is resonant, there is the energy of commitment here with the Hierophant. I also see the Empress, so that's Taurus and Libra energy. Take any of those signs if it resonates for you. Sorry, my nose is very itchy. It does feel as though, Sagittarius, that at this point, this August, there is this feeling of wanting to take a risk and communicate something to someone about how you feel. It feels like there's a lot of emotion wrapped up in this, and you may be rushing in towards someone to express to them something. It could be whatever this is that's coming in for you, this gift, this new beginning that you're feeling very passionate about. All right, what's in the recent past for Sagittarius? We have the King of Swords and the Three of Swords. So there could have been some, okay, so this feels kind of specific. In the recent past, there could have been some conversation or dialogue, possibly with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that could have left you feeling in some emotional pain. There is also this feeling of, even if maybe there was some conflict that was quickly worked out, since we have the Three of Swords to the Three of Cups and then the Seven of Cups, that left you with some lingering confusion, or kind of like, where do we go from here? Yeah, then the moon's here, and that's a feeling of illusion or confusion. So there could have been in your recent past some conversation that led you to a place of almost like conflict, then repair, but not everything was discussed. You could have been dealing with someone who was a little bit unavailable, let's say, maybe a little bit. It feels like from your perspective, they're cut off emotionally. Tuning into their energy, it feels like they're distracted. Let's get one more on the recent past for Sagittarius with this King of Swords. I'm also feeling like this, yeah, I was just about to say, this could have been in work for some of you. Three of Pentacles here. This could have been in work. It could have been in a group dynamic where things were just, I'm hearing things were not vibing in the same way they typically were. We have the Hermit. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, and the Five of Cups. It's just kind of this feeling of like, wherever your community is, your work, some of you, this could be family or friends. It just feels like there was some conversation that left you feeling like you needed to retreat a little bit, maybe lick your wounds. It just left you feeling in some state of regret. It just feels like it wasn't fully discussed in the way that it needed to be, and perhaps that's what this truth is that you'd like to share at this time. Okay, so what's in the near future for Sagittarius? Okay, we have the Three of Swords coming out and the Five of Cups. So near future, it feels like you could be, talking about whatever this challenge, this emotional pain was. Some of you, it could have been even a feeling of loss or missing out on something. Some of you, specifically, this could have been a breakup or a parting of ways. Some of you, this could be a misunderstanding, even. But it looks like there is some discussion about that in the near future upcoming. Tell me more about this thank you. Queen of Swords, Justice. So it feels like in the upcoming future, you'll have your opportunity or your moment to share. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries or a Libra. There is this feeling that in the upcoming near future, you'll be able to share what it is that you've been thinking or feeling that you weren't able to express before. And it feels like you're going to be in a much more stable place and you'll be able to have those feelings of repair finally. Okay. It's kind of like this feeling of long overdue making amends, or long overdue hashing something out. Okay. What's in the above position for Sagittarius? We have the Moon card. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer or Pisces. Two of Pentacles. I keep seeing the Three of Cups this whole reading. So about coming together with those that you care for, celebrating. Some of you, this could be a reunion with someone. In the above position, it feels to me, Sagittarius, like you're really focusing on how to come out of this state of confusion or illusion. It does feel like, let's get one more. Queen of Cups and the Hierophant. It does feel to me like it feels almost like ruminating energy on your feelings with the Moon and the Queen of Cups here. Whatever this is that you're in dynamic with, let's say, since this is a general reading, it feels like you've been at this or with this for some time, or perhaps even for some of you, this conflict happened some time ago and you've been kind of holding on to it. And it just feels like now is the time. I just heard enough's enough. So maybe that's how some of you feel at this time, is enough's enough. It's time to move forward. Okay. What's in the below position? We have the Knight of Cups and the Hierophant, the Ten of Pentacles. So I also saw the Devil card, which for some of you could mean dealing with a Capricorn. Some of you also could have Capricorn placements, I'm hearing. And I see the Strength card here representing Leo. There's this energy in the subconscious or the below position of possibly an offer of commitment. Some of you, this could be a marriage proposal. Some of you, this could be recommitting to something that you really care about. We have the Ten of Pentacles here, the Knight of Wands, and the Strength card. So it feels like once you're able to hash this out, you're feeling pretty confident that there's a positive effect from this, and that the positive effect will sustain long term and allow you to move towards those things that you're passionate about and feel creative, that make you feel creative. The month of May could be significant for some of you, I'm hearing. Perhaps for some of you, that's when this kind of began. Okay, let's see here. What's the challenge for Sagittarius? We have the Six of Wands coming out, and it landed on the Fool, which tells me like the challenge for you is potentially the success that you'd like to have. The challenge for you could be maybe for some of you, the challenge is doing what's best for you if it's not best for someone else. It feels like at this time you're being challenged to stand in your power and make choices um, that are leading you towards the life that you want to live and experiencing the things that you want to experience. And this, I'm hearing, could be a first for some of you. Okay. What is the outside influence for Sagittarius this August? Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you. We have Temperance. That's your card. We also have the Chariot. That's Cancer energy. What this is telling me, since you came out in the outside influence, Sagittarius, is that at this time, you're not meant to be letting other people influence you and your choices. This is a time where you're very sovereign in your own energy. And I feel like a lot of you are deeply sensitive right now around what is meant for you. It's almost like I'm seeing like an electromagnetic grid under the earth, and you're being guided towards what you're meant to be doing. There's this energy of trusting yourself and trusting yourself where you're being led to because your intuition is guiding you. With the Chariot here, that is energy moving you forward. I'm seeing my one of my spirit animals, a hummingbird, as confirmation for that. Some of you could see hummingbirds as well and consider that a sign. Okay. What's in the hopes and fears for Sagittarius this August? The Five of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, the Five of Cups landed on the Temperance card. So it feels like there is some level of worry around putting yourself first, some level of worry around maybe for some of you, there's a worry around the level of time that whatever this is that you're desiring would have you away from the home space. Perhaps this is like that passion project or a career or a class that you'd like to take. There is this energy of that present. There's also this feeling of the Five of Cups landing on Temperance of almost like, is it too late for me to do what I want to do? That could make some of you feel really, really low. Some of you could feel or fear you've missed your opportunity for something. Okay. All right. What's the likely outcome for Sagittarius this August? The Ace of Wands. It landed on the Fool, the Page of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. I do feel like for those of you that are desiring to have a conversation, possibly with a Leo, it does feel like that goes well. It feels like there's the potential to find balance. Maybe you or them offer some sort of an apology or understanding. And I feel like if perhaps for some of you, you're desiring the ability to express to whomever it is that you're dealing with that you'd like to work something out with them. I know that was here for some of you, that you'd like to bury the hatchet or move forward. It feels, or perhaps for some of you, you're wanting to express where your passions are that you'd like to pursue or what is exciting you at this time. It does feel like, yeah, my throat chakra just got a little difficult to speak for a second. it feels like that conversation goes really well and that the energy is moving in that direction, and that results in you being able to seize the opportunities that you're desiring and have that new beginning. Ace of Wands is a new beginning that's filled with passion and excitement. And it also comes in quite quickly. All right, what is Sagittarius's advice? We have the Ace of Pentacles here, the Hanged Man. So for those of you who are desiring this new beginning, who want to start something new, or restart something that you've been waiting on, there is this energy of that being available to you. I'm hearing you have to seize the opportunity, Sagittarius. I just looked over at the Temperance card. It's time to do this. And now I'm remembering that same message. What are you waiting for from the beginning of the reading? I do feel like you have all that you need in order to start this conversation. If this is a matter of feeling like you've missed your opportunity or you don't have enough of something, enough insight or knowledge, you have all that you need. And it's time to take this next step. It's time to have this leap forward, share how you feel or what you think. You have three aces in this reading. I see now you have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Share your truth, and this new opportunity or this new beginning is here for you, Sagittarius. I'm really excited. I can't wait to hear how this resonated for you. Please do like, comment, share, subscribe. I'd be really grateful and appreciate it so much. Until next time, be well. Bye.